Alright, well, I guess I'm streaming, so we'll see. It's basically just seeing who's going to be here. I don't know why it still says I'm out. I'm going to type in here. I know it's early. It's early in the morning for me. It's earlier in the morning for people in Europe. And I'm trying an ultra low latency, so we're gonna see what we get here. Live stream health, it says it's pretty good. This looks like a much more. I put ultra low latency on my. Hey Mike Whaley, glad to see you're awake. I put ultra low latency on here, but it still looks like it's delayed pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna pause my view here so I can see a new tweet. All right. Let me see what we got here. I need to go tweet my. It says I got a new notification. What I got? There we go. I can't read your name on the tweet here. Somebody, let me see what's this say. Kizunai Saiku. It's a YouTuber. All right. Oh, we got Rover. Rover's back. You was just watching my other live stream. All right, cool. Mine racing at 2 a.m. Yeah, made of scars. You're right. That's exactly right. No, actually, my dumbass, and this is going to be more adult language. I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody hit the like button if you want to. If you like what we're doing, subscribe. Ring the bell so you get the notification. Apparently, y'all did get notification because you're here watching it. So I'm going to try to get over to the page. Let me go to, so I can tweet out the link, so anybody that's awake on Lincoln here, I can pop. Oh yeah, it's a good 20 seconds behind. Dude, go to sleep. Yeah, dude, I wish. I was trying to get to that. The reason I am awake is because my dumbass fell asleep earlier in my chair at like 7 o'clock before my live stream. I actually woke up like, I don't know, 45 minutes before my live stream earlier, and so I got quite a bit of sleep before that, so now I'm wide awake, which really sucks. So, but it's showing we got. Can you hear me now? Good. Go to sleep. Shut up. That's Chris. Dude, where do you live? Do you actually live in Hawaii, or are you in California? Where are you at, Chris? I got to know, because I know you do the Shaka thing. And I really hadn't heard Shaka since I went to Hawaii. My uncle was stationed there. So I really haven't heard that. So we're going to... Yeah, it's... Call me Anders. Anders, made of scars, 1990. Anders. Yeah, dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I will call you Anders right now. I will not remember that. I can't guarantee I won't remember it. Anders is pretty, odd, but Huntington Beach, California. I'm sorry, Chris. I apologize for having to live in California. No, California is a great place for me to visit. I couldn't live there. Take some NyQuil or something. Well, you're promoting drug use, Mad Mike. You're promoting drug use. I don't know if you noticed or not. I got the same shirt on, but I did change hats. Got my different Desert Storm hat on. I have like 4 or 5 of them. I'm a hat junkie, so anytime people want to send me stuff in the mail, hats are always appreciated because I have hundreds of hats. Now there's only probably, I think I've got on my little shelf over there, I've probably got 25 that I keep in a rotation for wearing. I'm hearing somebody moving over here. It's just little Hawaii, Surf City, USA. Too bad I hate sand and can't go in the water anymore. Yeah, I hear you. Anders is in DC. You're in my time zone. Why are you awake, Anders? Chris at Practical Printing, I can understand. What is that? That's 1, 12, 11-ish. It's probably about 11 o'clock at night in California, which is awesome. DC is fun. I know that Seattle and Washington, those guys out there, they should all be awake. So I should be able to get a few people over here from California If anybody wants to come hang out. Yeah, 2,300, that's right. Only got 4, it's showing they got 4 people watching. So what we got? Rover, Anders, Mike, and Chris. So that's pretty much it, and me. How's the stream look, guys? Because I turned it down to low latency, so I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have ultra low latency, and low latency is hard for me even with just my internet speed. I'm a stagehand and set up shows. I'm not usually done breaking down or setting up until 1 to 2 a.m. Okay, cool. And thanks, Rover. I'm glad it looks good. And Chris from Practical Printing, you I haven't seen anything where you reined in on the GPL. We talked about that earlier. And you know, people are all over the place about the GPL thing. And a little quiet. Let me see. Why is my mic maybe the batteries may be going down on my mic. Testing. Let's see. Let's see if I can turn it. I try to keep it out of the way and it aggravates. Is that better? Is it better when I turn it up that way? Because it's kicking in the yellow on my OBS. Oh, you have been posting. Where? On Twitter or on YouTube? Because I subscribe to your YouTube and I haven't seen anything. I'm in Wisconsin. I just woke up from one of my multiple naps through the day. Ah, okay. I get you, Mike. I understand. And sound is all good on his end. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Actually, tomorrow is supposed to be my day in the office. See, that Mike aggravates me. Yeah, I follow you on Twitter too. I hadn't been on Twitter a lot today. I actually, did some work. But I'm supposed to go into the office tomorrow, I think, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I may just have to work from home again. But yeah, I'm hoping to catch some of my East Coast guys out, because earlier when I streamed, it's not really the right time for the West Coast guys. You want what? I got it, Rover. I got you, buddy. Yeah, it's pegging all the way like right at the top of the yellow. But when I watch some of my videos coming back, it pops back. Yeah, no, I get you, Chris. I understand that completely. I don't know what you do for a living, but I write software for a living, and it would piss me off immensely. Hey, Joel, you're still awake, and that's one of the reasons I love these streams. It's 2 a.m. for me. It's 11 o'clock for you, and I know you're up. I just got through watching you and Jimmy Shaw on your live stream, and that's fantastic. I enjoyed that. I enjoy that format. I wish my internet connection was. I'm hoping to get in on one of the Friday hangouts, but I'm leery because of my internet speed. I live in the country, yeah, way out. Okay, back to Chris. I write software for a living, so I hate the thought of somebody stealing somebody else's work. And stealing's a strong word. It is stealing, but I hate the thought of somebody stealing somebody else's work, making it their own, even if, they're making changes that are massive changes. When they get it as a GPL, that's part of the licensing. You make the changes, you share those changes. It's just the way it is. And I know Joel, he chimed in a little bit on Jimmy's channel earlier, and Chris Riley did a fantastic piece. If y'all haven't seen it, it's concise, it's to the point, and we actually looked up Repetier, however you want to say it. They have the same clause in their licensing agreement that Chris Riley said. We actually looked it up while we were on my last channel. And hey, it's Lanark Reviews too. Maybe one of these days I'll win one of your giveaways. Wait, they're all done. Never mind. But yeah, it's really hard for me, the GPL thing, because we talked about it in my earlier live stream, and I did one earlier, and y'all can go watch it if you want to. And it wasn't really what this was going to turn into. In my earlier stream, we talked about, you know, even if they kept their changes in for 6 months or a year, made their money, don't tell people you're not going to release it. Joel, and you may know better than me, somebody said the repetier was, or repetier, how the hell you say it? I'm going to say repetier, had a stronger GPL than Marlin. Hey, Duo. To me, I don't think it was a stronger GPL. I don't know. You know, I'm not a licensing expert. Chris, you're probably more in it than me. This is the Pepsi I had on the earlier stream. Still got ice in it. That's how long ago that stream was done. Repetier. Yeah, that's the way I say it. Repetier. Hooked on phonics. Yes. Everybody in my household's asleep, so I gotta kind of be quiet. I live in a tin can of a mobile home here, and the walls are like that thick. It's not morning for Joel. Yeah, you had. Oh, but no, I'm only having this hangout because I couldn't sleep. As I said, I got some sleep earlier, and I come in here and I was laying there thinking, I'm like, you know what, the West Coast guys weren't on my stream earlier. I had some of the Midwest guys and some of the East Coast guys, even a couple of nice Canadians, and you know, they all rang out their opinions. The problem with the GPL thing is, and we discussed it at length earlier, is that, hey JT, how's you doing in Australia? Repetier license is debatable. It's put out as even stricter license, but like Marlin, it's based on old selfish firmware, so it's arguable that license for that supersedes it. Okay, cool. I mean, that's cool. Hey, you, buddy. But we talked about what the GPL discussion is going to do for the average consumer, which we pretty much said is zero. Don't let Fun King hear me say what. But we discussed it at length, and the average consumer doesn't care about GPL. They care about the best printer for the best price that they can get. And we talked about with Joel and Tom and Angus, and somebody brought up RC Life On and Press Reset, them popping in and stating their opinion. If you add, and you can't add because, you know, they carry a lot of the same clientele as far as YouTube watchers and stuff. Now, RC Life On may have a little bit different, but I'm pretty sure that anybody that's on Tom's is on Joel's and vice versa. Not quite, because Joel is outpacing everybody in the 3D printing community. Good job, Joel. Good job. It's a running joke between them. Okay. But even so, I mean, you're looking at, you know, 300 to 400,000 people that see this stuff. Hey, Shom, how are you, buddy? So we have a reach of the major 3D streams of 300 to 400,000 people. Well, you kind of do the math, and that's just a drop in the bucket of people that are buying 3D printers. If it wasn't, then these companies couldn't afford to stay in business as they are, you know. No, I understand, Chris. I'm not arguing the fact about the open firmware. What I'm saying is that the current consumer, not a year from now when Creality has to buy or hire a programmer. I mean, I'm sorry, it cost them some money to hire me. But I'm looking at current prices on the Creality CR10 S4, 5, whatever it is within a consumer's price range. And those consumers that are buying that printer, for the most part, don't care about the GPL or don't know about the GPL or any of that. So, I mean, y'all chime in if I'm wrong or if we're just barking up the wrong tree. I didn't really have this stream to talk about the GPL. We could talk about rum and cokes with Joel, because after watching Jimmy Shaw's video, didn't know he was such an expert and had been doing it for so long with that farting preacher bit. I laughed my butt off on that. But you know, the guys that have been in this a lot longer than me know more about it than I do. Okay. Joe Mike's address. You need his home address. It's not on his videos. He doesn't have anywhere for you to send him anything. $2130's working with my 8 and 32-bit boards. Really, Duo? You're having problems with the 8-bit board? 32-bit, I could be a pain. Joel, are you shooting video at 11 o'clock at night? And I'm talking to you like you're still here. I'm not even sure you're still here. Anders, your birthday's on Sunday, but he got you a 3D printer. He was going to buy you a CR10. Told him to get the TiVo Tornado instead. At least TiVo follows the GPL. Yeah, and see, Chris, that statement right there, and I don't know how much of a delay that we're up, but all we can do is use our reach to try and educate consumers who are hopefully researching before they buy. That's true. I will tell you, I did not research a damn thing before I bought. I saw one video on an ANET A8, and the guy said it's $169. I said, I can afford $169. I got on eBay and actually got it for $129, I think, $139. Shipped to my door, and it was here in less than a week. And not until after I got it put together and started playing with it did I actually start looking into, okay, how can I make it better? How can I do things with it? So, yeah, that's I can't, and all I can base it off of is what I did. I didn't look at all. I had no idea about looking into 3D printing and researching it and all that. I had, when I first heard about it, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, whenever it was, not the rep rap stuff, but just 3D printing in general, you know, because Star Trek fans, and you're like, oh, Replicator, we're going to be able to make shit just by a push of a button, you know, that type of stuff. So I kind of, in the back of my mind, it was always there, always there. But until I saw that video, I had no idea I could own a 3D printer. Had no idea. And it's awesome. It has taken over what I'm doing. You know, my wife always laughs. She's always like, because I get into hobbies. I've gotten into guns. I've gotten into this or that, survival, which I've always been a survivalist. I grew up in the woods. I can relay a message. Just send me an email. Okay. All right, Rover, I'm going to show this because of, it's just your email address. What's everyone printing tonight? Well, I actually need to pop these off and hit the go button again on the Mark III while we're sitting here. Thanks for reminding me. I gave a lot of these away at Murph. Not this color, but yeah, get there. Oh yeah, that's the right one. I gave a lot of these away at Murph, and I make the stems for them later. But these, oh, pull it back here. These roses, And this is the New Matter. When they went out of business, I went over and hit a lot of the filaments they had. And this is their pink pearl. Or no, I'm sorry. It's not ballet pink. What is this? This is the purple. This is their orchid purple pearl. And dude, and I know the camera's okay, but the yeah, Duo, I get you, man. I'll finish that thought in just a second. But since I can't remember his name, Lanark Reviews. I cannot remember your name, Lanark Reviews. Anyway, this stuff is beautiful, and I've got 6 of them back here. Oh, wait, 1, 2. I'm dropped one on the floor. I do have 6 of them back here. I'm gonna do a dozen to take with me. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm going to take a dozen of them with me to give away at the Jacksonville Mini Makers Fair. Oh, Wes. Okay, cool. Good job. And I'll forget that day after tomorrow. Other people's printers printing. OPPP. JT, that is exactly, the only thing is my wife, she went with me to Murph, and she was telling her friends that it was just a bunch of guys walking around with hard-ons for all the nerd stuff going on. She said she could see the excitement and the happiness on my face. And she's right, because you know, and I said this once before, you loud bastard. I don't know about y'all, my Z motors on my Mark III are the loudest things I've got in my entire office. He's not down with OPPP. Anyway, back to JT. When she has seen more nerd videos when it comes to 3D printing than any other type of videos that I've ever done. Oh yeah, there were, Duo, there's no doubt. And she was actually amazed at that, because we have 4 daughters and none of them have anything to do with anything that I do. Now my wife, she does. We do the vinyl cutting and glass etching and that type of thing. And I did finally print some stickers today, because everybody's got stickers and I didn't have any. So I went to order some, but God dang, stickers are expensive. Joel, I don't know how you do it, buddy. Stainless non-magnetic rods. Let's see. I can test that. I don't think that's the problem, though. No, they're magnetic. Yeah, the magnet's sticking to all of them. So, they're not non-magnetic. I hear you. Hey, Wes, I get you. I work from home as well. And when my wife walks in, normally I have either YouTube, and it's hard for me because I have went through so much. Yeah, no, I checked out Merch Minion. I checked out several sticker places, but in order for me to get what I've got right here, and this is only about 80 or 90, I think 500 of them was like $70 or something like that. I think the cheapest I saw was 500 for like $37. So I bought some sticker paper, and actually, here, we'll show you. I'll stick one to my desk over here because I've only stuck one. I can't. I don't have any fingernails. I can't get the paper off. But so, and I posted out on Twitter today because I'm not a graphic guy. I found a hat. I found the Ravi font, and I made my thing. That is a good deal. Joel, I'm not saying that wasn't a good deal. I needed them by this weekend. Therefore, the price went from $37 to $70. So, let's see. These are perfect stickers for, I bought the cutter and a pack of 500 sheets, which will do 9 this size per sheet. I think the total was $21 on, no, it was like $21 for the cutter and, or no, like $16 or $17 for the cutter, and it's a guillotine cutter. And then it was like $8, so $24, $25 shipped to my door through Prime for these. Cool, Rover. And, you know, then the ink that it takes to do them, which I'm going to have anyway because I have a high school kid still in the house. So we're not going to do without ink for sure. All right, let me back up because I'm back up here. That case, you have the correct rod, so that's not the cause. No, it's not. And it's only on the Z when the Z goes down. When it's going up, 9 times out of 10, there's no noise. But on the way down, it's that ball, and it's like the whole machine is vibrating apart. I mean, really, it really is. Let me see. Yeah, see, and Wes, that's one thing that I have back here. This is sitting on an actual solid oak dresser, and it reverberates like a guitar. Okay? So, oh, Mad Mike, I could print them out and pass them out with some duct tape. But anyway, this thing reverberates so bad. I was in Walmart the other day looking at those, and I'll tell y'all, this is the best way to go. You can go to the Dollar Tree, and they have the dish where you dry your dishes. It's a pad that goes up underneath your dishes that absorbs water. And those things are friggin' sound absorbent like crazy. So if you don't want a concrete block or something under, no, show them it's not. It doesn't matter where I put it. Those make noise. It just makes them louder on there. But those are still louder than my Haribo and or my printed printer. The MK3's Z motors are louder. So anyway, back up. Haven't ordered stickers before. No, Joel was right. 37 bucks for 500 is not bad. Practical Printing says, heck yeah, that's cheap, and I get it. But JT, you're right. This was cheaper for me right now. Now, if I was having to do like Joel and print, you know, thousands of these a day because, you know, he has like just millions of views, that's different. I've made these for Maker's Fair. I'm hoping, and my bad. Okay, guys, here's this. That's exactly what mine does. The workbench is all still. Had a few more. I've been to one Maker's Fair. That was in Gainesville with Sean. That was my first one. He let me set up my printer over here on his table and print some stuff out. Okay, Joel, take care, buddy. I know you're busy. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being up. I'm gonna try, buddy. I'm gonna try. We'll try keep doing what we're doing. All right. But I've been to one Maker's Fair and I've been to Murph. The only 2 events I've ever been to, period. As far as Maker's Fair or 3D printing or any of that. I have a mini Maker's Fair in Jacksonville this weekend where I'm going to be with Ron, the Happy Extruder. And then I already have a room for Earth. And I believe that Mr. Printing Nerd said he would try to help me get there. And I got some guys, you know, they're trying to help me out. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try my best to make it to East Coast Rep Rap Festival. Y'all probably seen me say it on Twitter. My contract ends in May. That's a month after that. I don't have a big, you know, savings account to live off of. I've got enough to make it a month or so, you know. So if I don't have a contract before then, Earth may be out of the question. I may not be able to do it. Not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, damn, it's the real world. the way shit happens. I enjoy this. I don't make any money on YouTube, that's for sure. I mean, what am I vaping on? It's some homemade juice, man. I did a clone of Cutwood's unicorn milk. So, mother's milk. It's a strawberry vanilla custard that I make. Matter of fact, just ordered some more strawberry today. This is my last bottle. I got to make some more tomorrow. Actually, also ordered a new smoke, however you want to say it, T-Priv kit. My orange one has taken a beating. As you can tell, it is beat to shit. The tank lights up and the thing lights up. So I got a blue one coming. I'll have the tank and the kit light up in orange. So it'll be orange and blue. Go Gators. Yeah, you'll get that in all my videos. Sorry. Yummy. Yeah, it is yummy. To me it is, Chris. Me and my wife stopped smoking 4 years ago. We shared our last cigarette 4 years ago. October will be 4 years, I'm sorry. And we both started vaping at that time. And I'm doing like 0.1% of nicotine. And the only reason I even put the nicotine in there is because the nicotine molecule changes the flavor. No, I'm not doing videos on my e-fluid mixing. No, not at all. Hey Eddie, how are you doing, buddy? So yeah, I mean I was smoking 2.5 packs a day, and my wife was smoking around 2. So you're talking 4.5 to 5 packs of cigarettes a day. And now I do vape a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I vape quite a bit, but the health benefits of vaping for me are immense. And I don't know how many of you smoke or how many of you did smoke and now vape, but I started smoking when I was 9 years old. And I smoked in the house, just as my parents did. And I had no idea how bad cigarettes smelled. None whatsoever. I had no idea. 6 weeks or so after we started vaping, I actually apologized to my kids for the smell, just the pure smell, not even the health benefits of not smoking in the house, the smell itself. Okay? That really hit me when I did that, because from the age of, well, my whole life, my parents smoked, so from the age of 9, actually, my mom and dad smoked, and my mom and every one of my stepfathers has smoked, and my dad and every one of my stepmothers has smoked, so. But it's to the point where I think it's just the habit of having something like so. You know, just the habit of vaping itself is. So, how's the stream doing, guys? I hadn't even popped over to see with the low latency. It's in the yellow, so. Maybe experiencing minor issues. Are y'all seeing any stuttering or anything? See, Duo, you told me your name, didn't you? I think you did. I'll probably never find it. No, you didn't. Duo, what's your name? Sorry. Foggy with a chance of vape. Yeah, I got you. Randy, I got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know how big the delay is here. Earlier it was 39 seconds. I don't think it's as long since I put the low latency on. And yeah, you are. I don't know what the yeah, you are is. Might have seen me at Murph. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I saw so many people at Murph. A lady was on last night. Or night before last, I think it was. It's not bad now, Country 3D. What's not bad, Wes? If I'm still in the picture, it's not too good. But I did do better lighting. I got 4 lights now instead of 2, and it's blinding the shit out of me. But people were saying last night or night before last, whenever the hell it was, I don't remember, that it was oh, lag. Okay, cool. And you're right, Chris. I mean, I saw so many people, and I really am still not sure if I'm going to set up a table at IRF or not. If I do, I don't know that I'm going to stay at my table. Dude, I stayed at my table, and, you know, I got praise for that because I was there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I took a couple walks around, and if I wouldn't have, I probably wouldn't have got to meet Chris from Practical Printing. And there was so much I didn't get to do. I missed the race. I missed all the call-outs. I missed all the talking, the shows. I missed all of that. You know, I missed everybody's talk. I missed the race. I missed hanging out. I missed talking with folks. I mean, I got to talk to the people, which was fantastic because I got to answer questions and I got to interact. And that's why I like doing live streams. And I know people love doing... Okay, that's fine, Sean, but I don't even know that I want to do that. I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or whatever. I think Ryan Prior is hopefully going to bring a printed printer to IRF. He's naming it the Country Bow, which is cool for me. And I may bring mine to sit, if he does, and just bring it just to sit next to his. And that way he can explain, you know, this was the one from Murph and this is the one that I did based on it. That type of thing. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I want to do the interaction. Yeah, Wes, it did. And I'm glad for that. And I'm glad that Joel came by. And I'm sorry that Tom didn't get around because he actually wanted to talk to me about, you know, where I thought 3D printing was going, and I wanted to be in that video, not to get my name out there, but because I think it's an important thing to keep moving stuff forward. Yeah, JT, you and a lot of other folks, buddy. I mean, really, it really was. But I tried to stay at my table, and I actually got some praise in my last, not the last one, but the one before last, when I did the Orbello. I'm going to bring it back out again. I'm telling you, I need to get Orbello to sponsor my vids as much as I talk about the stinking bed that I did. The Orbello printing, Mark 42. It was upside down. Let's try that again. Yeah, and at Gainesville, Glenn did the same thing. He stayed at his table, and he stayed at his table, and he stayed at his table. And it's not that that's not fun. But my wife was with me at Murph, and she took off 3 days to go with me, and we didn't do anything together. She sat at my table for the entire weekend. The entire weekend. And I can't praise her enough for that, but I want to, if she goes to the East Coast Rep Rap Festival with me, it's in Maryland. I want to take her to DC. I want to see the stuff around it. I want to be able free to do that on Saturday or Sunday without having to worry about being there. You know, and if this was my job, it'd be different. You know, I understand Joel and Tom, and this is what they do for a living. So that is their job. So I get that. Got to jump off, have a wrap up. Chris, have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. And we'll see you again. Hopefully we'll see you at IRF. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be nice. And JT, I appreciate you coming over, you know, after seeing me on Joel's vid. I do. I hope that, you know, what I try to do is a little different than some other channels. And I've stated it before, I would like to be 90 to 95% live because I like this interaction. even though it makes my videos longer, it makes, you know, some people not want to watch some of my vids. I get it, but I enjoy the long form and I enjoy the interaction with the people, even though it slows you down when you're doing things. You know, you should be able to build a Mark III in anywhere from 4.5 to 6 hours tops. It took me 7.5-ish, 7, something like that. But I enjoy the live interaction, and I'm hoping that some people like y'all do too. I mean, I know I don't have the best setup as far as mics and lights, and y'all can see all the glares of the lights in my eyes. Believe it or not, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lights, and then the overhead, of course. But I've got 4 lights. All of them came from Walmart. They're like $4. You know, they're the LED desk lamp style things. I got 2 clip-ons and 2 stand-up desk lamps. They put off a ton of light though. I can't complain. I think his Reller 82. He was saying it was dim in one of my videos night before last. See, this is the time in those streams I hate though. Oh, there's Derek. Hey Derek, how you doing, buddy? Morning. Thanks, Mad Mike. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. I appreciate it. I don't know. You know, I don't know what it will become over time as I learn things and that type of stuff. I really don't. I don't know how things progress. You know, I watched when Joel was talking with Jimmy Shaw about, he started his channel 3 years ago yesterday when they did their stream, or earlier today. I can't remember. It was either, well, it was yesterday for me because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Wes, what are you picking up, buddy? What printer are you picking up that you're going to mail me? I forgot. You're picking it up to send to me, is that right? But yeah, I like doing the live stuff, and I just enjoy it. I mean, sorry if you see me screw up, it's live. I don't have a B-reel. I don't have a blooper reel. It's real life. What you see is real life. So, but I watched Joel and Jimmy Shaw, and it's his 3-year anniversary, and I've watched all of Joel's videos, and I've got to see how he progressed, how it started. You know, now he did some videos before that weren't 3D printing, and I haven't watched all of those. They talked about one, but I haven't watched them. But me, I started, actually, if you watch my printing, my Frankenframe video, that was some handheld crap, and this room has changed like 1,000% since then, and it's going to change even more. Still in the process of building it, or moving stuff around. But the Frankenframe footage, I wish I could have out. You are a blooper. You're right, Mad Mike. That's why people watch me, just to listen to my country ass screw everything up. Somebody told me the other day you got a bunch of energy, and I do. But I enjoy the interaction with folks. I enjoy being engaged, if that's the way it is. Because show them you resemble that handheld crap. No, I hear you. But I shot some footage on my GoPro when I was printing the frame, and it was back on the A-net. I mean, you can see the LEDs and stuff I had on it. Man, I had that thing tricked out. It was nice. My A-net A8, actually, when I tore it apart to make the Frankenframe printer, it was printing nicely. I had no complaint. Now, I had like 3D printed parts all over it and all that stuff to keep it solid. But okay, end of story. I don't know where we're going to go with this channel. I'm hoping it's all CGI. You're right. You're right. I'm a big, tall Indian guy standing over here with a puppet, and it's making my mouth move. No, just kidding. And I said Indian guy. I was thinking American Indian. So either one of them can be offended. I'm not PC anyway. Mad Mike, good night, brother. Have a nice sleep. We'll see you next time. Okay. All right. Wes from Lanark Reviews. Now, you have to tell me what printer that it is you're sending me. Come on. You can do it. Oh, God. Sean's rolling on the floor. You're a puppet. You're the most offended. Look at me. Oh, my God. No. You make me sick. Sick, sick, Wes. That Delta, I would love to have one of those. But I can't get CNC to send me one. He kind of laughed at my email. He's like, what? Hell no. No, you can buy one, but that was a row stock. That wasn't even Artemis. He was talking about the $9.99 one, and you talking about the $2,000 one. All right, let me go back up here because I done forgot. Randy. Okay, Randy. I don't know why I forget that. Yeah, really big price tag. You're breaking in come with. What? You're breaking in to see me CNC? Sweet. Now, let me tell you, I really had to have a Delta. So I bought the most Delta I could afford, and it's coming tomorrow. I got the UPS notification today. It will be here tomorrow, and I am going to do a live unboxing. You don't need the row stock then. If you have the Artemis coming. My mailing address is in the video. Anyway, tomorrow I have a Delta coming. It's just going to be so sweet. This Delta? No, I'm just kidding. I got a Monoprice Mini Delta. It was $139, I think, with the discount code. Free shipping, though. It'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, keep listening. When it gets there, the delay ain't got there yet. You're going to laugh. I do need the row stock. Hey, Anders, let me tell you, man, you'll want to see my videos coming next week. I am going to tear apart my printer, and I don't know if you've seen my printed printer or not. It's basically an AM8, but it's not. It's plastic instead of metal. Show them that's right. But Anders, yeah, because I have the Orballo bed, and I also have their Pender probe, and I will put the MK2 firmware on this printer next week, and we will do a comparison because I have the Haribo back here, which is using my A8 parts. So if you want to see how that goes before you order from Orballo or Orballo, I don't know how you say it. It's probably Spanish, so Orballo. Yeah, I'm gonna do that review. So back to Wes. You don't need the row stock. You have an Artemis coming. Mine isn't even a row stock turd that's coming. So, anywho, tell you what, I can send you a printed extrusion printer. I'll send you a printed extrusion printer, and you send me the row stock version 3. Fair trade? All I can see is JT's fair enough. All right, I need more comments than this. Y'all killing me. Tuesday or Wednesday, can't remember if it was after midnight in Murph. Okay. So y'all ordered. Man, I swear, I need some money like that. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit that like button down at the bottom of this thing. I don't know if y'all did or not. I didn't say you was getting the one I took to Murph. I'll build you one. No. I actually, believe it or not, I'm not giving it away. There was a guy at Murph that actually offered me money, quite a bit of money for it, and I was like, it's not about money. It's really not. I mean, it's about that I don't have any, but it's not that. That was my first foray into the world of creating 3D printers. Yeah, or bio. Thing is, Anders, the AX8, and there's also an AP8. I have seen the frames floating around and floating around and floating around, but nobody done the damn thing with them. Nobody built a printer out of them. That's what aggravated me. And I saw all those pictures, and I mean, they had some great looking frames put together. But I mean, they'll even tell you in the pictures, hey, I haven't done anything with it. I just printed it. You don't know if you can have a Gator themed printer, Wes? What's your team, buddy? What's your team? What team would it take? What team printer would it take for you to take a mini Rambo driven 3D printed Cartesian style printer with a clone E3D V6 for a Rostock V3? Oh, don't tell me that they're like that maroon and silver color and they're from this state that starts with an O. Please don't tell me it's them. Go Razorbacks. Eddie Moser, stay in Arkansas. I lived in Arkansas for 5 years. Oh yeah, that's right. You're the dude that worked at Walmart. I remember now. Hell no, don't go Razorbacks. Go Gators. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. Oh, it's not Virginia Tech, Anders. That's all right, buddy. They got to have somebody. Oh, Eddie, I can't say that, man. God dang Buckeyes. I have a great friend that loves. I actually got a couple of great friends that are freaking Oklahoma fans from that I went to combat with, and yeah, no, people do like Oklahoma. Oh, dude, FSU fans are great because they don't know what they're getting in their coach either. And not only that, they've beat the Gators the past few years because we've sucked. So I'm going to tell you, it was worse during the Tebow years and when we were beating the shit out of them every year than it is now. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Eddie. Yeah, I hear you. Seattle hockey teams. Hockey. Is that a sport? Randy, is that some type of sport? Hockey? You stopped watching the NFL after Brett Favre retired, except Super Bowl, but first time since kid didn't watch this year because of idiots. Yeah, I'm not an NFL guy either, Sean. even when, like, the Gators that I follow, when they go to the NFL, I don't follow them to the NFL. It's not my cup of tea. I'm a college football fanatic, buddy. I'm a true college football fan. And I'm not a homer. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Gator fan through and through, but I am not an SEC homer. And I'm not one of those that thinks that the Gators are going to win every game that they step their foot into. Just never have been. The NFL has a problem? Yeah, it has a problem. Uh-oh, Wes is in trouble. Hey, JT, that might be the game. Peanuts, beer, and fights on ice, because what else are you doing? Well, living in Florida, Randy, we still go to the beach in the wintertime, and we hunt. What else is there in the wintertime? Hunting, beach. Oh, wait, we do mudding, too. Yeah, we go to the mud bog. Yeah, see, and I'm not your typical Southerner either. I don't know. I don't know, Wes. You ask her. My wife, she'd probably come in here and be like, are you talking on this damn thing again? Blah, blah, blah. But no, I get it. She's sleeping. I tried to go to sleep. I got that nap earlier, and I'm not sleepy. Sorry, just not. Yeah, I know. It was nice and warm here today, too. You lived in Georgia, you get it? Yeah, I understand. It's warm down here. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave y'all up. I'm not even going to post nothing on... Well, here. Tell y'all what. Let me see. Y'all can watch my... I don't know if y'all care to or not. But I'm going to put this back right here. Put up that. Be right back. Y'all watch my drone footage. I did it. Why not? Y'all don't mind, do you? I'll be right back. Oh, JT, take care, buddy. Catch us back when you get to the house. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get something to drink. Yeah, I guess we could do... Actually, I think we might do all right even with Georgia, man. We actually have the talent. We just haven't had the coaching. I mean, really. Take it easy, JT. Derek Matthews' message was retracted. I don't know why you retract a message on a stream unless it was just something you didn't want to say. So Derek, you're in the UK right now? Because it's like, what, 9 in the morning or so over there, right? 9-ish. You know what I need to design? I need to design a room that acts like the TARDIS. So when you walk in, it's big as you need it to be. Or like on Harry Potter, it's the room of requirements. Oh, 8. Okay, Derek, I got you. My friends in Germany, they're 6 hours behind, or 6 hours ahead of us. So It's 9 o'clock there, so I guess you're one time zone over. But yeah, if I had a room of requirements, how cool would that be? You just walk in and it's all set up for what you want it to be when you get in there. Show them I'm really ready to do a Mail Thing Thursday here. And that's what I'm going to call it too, Mail Thing Thursday. But as I said, I'm not doing it live. I know, Randy, I get it, man. Because this started out, it was just, I had bought this little workbench here from Harbor Freight, and I had bought the ANET A8, and it was on there, and that was it. That was all I was doing. That was it. And then bam and bam and bam and bam, and dude, I built this big old thing right here that hangs on the wall. And I built this. We had some extra sheets of plywood when we were doing the floor. But it's a nice, you know, work table and all that. We can let down. I've got it up because I can't get out of the room with the door down. So hey, Eddie. That's a Delta, right? The little monster? Okay, I should work on a maker coin. I have a maker coin. Where the hell they're at from Murph, I don't know. But I do have a maker coin. It's nice with a little cowboy hat on top of it. And how can you acquire one of my stickers? My address is in the description below. Self-addressed stamped envelope. Eddie Moser. Email me. country3d@gmail.com. Do it. Seriously, do it. We will do something. I need a big Delta. See, Wes, and here's the thing. We don't have a big house. We live in a 1980 mobile home. It's not a joke. That's where we live. I am redneck through and through, believe me. And this room here is, I think it's 12 by 12. I think it's 11 and a half by 12 actually. So not quite 144 square feet. But Eddie Moser, email me. I will give you my number. Maybe we can talk tomorrow, because I really do want to talk to you about the TiVo little monster and see what we can work out, because I've only got, you know, the rest of this month and a couple weeks in the next when I've got income, and I really don't have any I can spare, but maybe we can work something out. All right. Maker coin I do have, and my sticker you can definitely acquire. Anders, you can definitely do that. Send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to my address, and on Maker Thing Thursday I will stick a sticker in it and send it to you. Yeah, Wes, and here's the thing, man. You know, we started somebody, I don't remember who it was, but, you know, I have a Patreon and I have a Buy Me a Coffee, and I have those things out there, and they're all listed in the thing below. If you want to go do something, that's great. If you don't, it's fine. Just like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm here. But somebody on stream before last, and you might have been on it, I'm not sure. Hey, Jeffrey, how are you, buddy? Anyway, said that they got them a steel building set up for $4 grand, and I'm like, well, if I had extra $4 grand, then I would do that. But I don't have an extra $4 grand, so he's like, well, let's start a campaign. He even tweeted it out, which was awesome. I'm like, cool, because if I get the $4 grand, and I will make it for that. So. Jeffrey DeRusso. I guess I said that correctly. I heard I was good people. Man, somebody's been lying to you. Oh, man, people shouldn't lie like that. No, I'm just kidding. I try to be, man. I really try to be. I don't... Randy, you know Jeff? Because I don't guess I know Jeffrey. Oh, damn, my fat ass can't get up. And show him gonna say I'm good people. See? Show him you're a good Christian man. You need to stop that line. Yeah, I don't know Mr. Jeffrey, but it doesn't matter. Jeff, I treat everybody like my best friend until they give me a reason not to, buddy. That's the way it is. And I know I'm kicking my head back because I got to use the bottom of my glasses to see there. DeRusso Designs on Twitter. Well, let me see. Let me see if I follow you on Twitter. Because if I don't, we can remedy that. Do. What's this? What we got here? At DER. At DeRusso Designs. Let me see. Oh, come on. I want to go to your page. Booyah. There's a follow. How about that? He worked with the Jack Man. I got you. Hey, I got a few likes on my stream from tonight. How about that? That's all right. I like that. I love this community. I love these people. These people are awesome. Oh, well, that's why I didn't see you. Are you going to Earth? You going to the East Coast Rap Festival? Jeffrey? Let me know. But I love this community, man. I really do. You know, when somebody like me does a live stream, because I've only been doing YouTube since, oh shit, I don't know, a couple months, I think. God dang, I can't even remember. Let's see. When was my first video? Let me go back. Let me see here. All the way to the end. All right, my first public video that's available was from January 25th. So not even a good 3 months have I been doing YouTube. Cool. I never did hear back from Eddie Moser. Eddie Moser, are you going to contact me on Gmail? Or did you do it already? Or did you leave my stream before you heard that? Oh, there it is. I'm going to send it. Oh, come on. Can't even type my damn phone number. All right, so now, let me send him this email. Send. All right, there we go. I got you. You just got my phone numbers. Now, I will tell you that it's 3:16 in the morning, and I don't have any freaking clue what time I'm going to be up. Now my screen's deciding it's going to be catching up. All right, anyway, let's go back over here. I got you. Show them I got you. And I have to say, you were talking about, oh crap, my thing's back on. I can't watch my stream and all that. There we go. All right. Because it's a good 25 seconds behind it. Really is. Show them you were talking about my subs going up faster than yours. And that's true. It did. And Joel's helped a lot. I think I got probably about 150 subs, I think, just from Joel's video. I think Murph helped a bit. Got a good jump even before Joel's video. I got a good jump on subscribers from Murph, that people had seen my printer, which was cool. And then Twitter helped a bit too. When we got back from Murph, people were passing it around on Murph, and Barnacle actually posted it up, you know, and people hit that. And so even people that don't watch, or Barnacle didn't do a video, but people that follow him on Twitter even got my name from that. So that helped as well. You know, I'm not anywhere close to monetizing this sucker, but which that's fine. I mean, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this. You know, Jeff, do you like Jeffrey or Jeff? Mr. DeRusso. And I don't know, you know, where he heard my name from, or you know, he probably saw it on Twitter. Somebody probably popped it over on Twitter, and that's helped out, you know. How did I do it? Well, that's a long story. I just got aggravated with the A8 and saw the AM8, the metal frame, and I thought to myself, why can't I print that? So I printed it, and that's how that came to be. And now another man's taking over. He's going to do a good one. Ryan Prior. He's actually doing a better one. He has a better printer than I have. So. A skewed view, we will not use it. What will you not use? All right. I don't know. I hate lag. I really wish. Really, really wish. Okay. No, the T-slots are full print. No, sorry. They are piece print and super glued together. There's no rods, there's no epoxy, there's no nothing. It's just plain old super glue. And somebody was like, don't you mean CA? I'm like, no. I went to Harbor Freight and I bought some super glue. Which is almost gone. Damn. How about that? It's almost gone. But yeah, my wife normally goes back and watches my videos at work, so she's going to see this one like, what the? What you doing up that late? Hanging out. She knows I love hanging out with you guys. And, you know, I'm not at a bar. I'm not out drinking. I'm not out running around. I'm in the back room of my house. Playing with some stickers I made today. Woo, I got stickers. I feel so happy. I have got to get things printed for the Maker Faire. I want to do some more. I have to do some more Maker coins. And God dang it, I wish I could find my Maker coin. I don't even know where that stinking bag went. I really don't. I think it's in the living room. I'm not going to get it right now. Okay, I'm way more impressed than I thought that it was. Oh, well, I mean, you want me to pull it over here so you can see it, or did you see it at Murph? I can't remember. Did you say you were at Murph or not? West Coast. Oh yeah, the Bay Area Maker Faire. I wish I could have went there. You know, Jeffrey, I have to say, gluing wasn't that big of a pain. I pulled them off the printer. I did absolutely zero prep work to the ends of them. I got my long clamps down here because I got some, you know, the old Harbor Freight clamps. Got the clamps and clamped them together with no glue. And then I wicked the glue around the seam of it and let them sit for 20 minutes. Pulled them apart and stuck it together. I I mean, I've got a couple down here, and I can show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see the glue joint right there, and there's nothing but super glue. That's it. Nothing. I got 2 of them here. These are 2 that I had. I was going to replace what I had there because I tried to do these a little better, and I did them on the printer itself, and they are printed better. I mean, the print quality on these is it's pretty tight. I mean, you know, it's decent. So got a little bit of a layer shift there, but I mean, they're decent. So, oh yeah, no, I get it. What do you mean I clamped what? I did this. Put them together, and then I put my long squeeze clamp on them like so. Made sure it was lined up like that. And as I clamped them together, then I just come and went and squirted some glue on them, and they wicked it down. When you do tall prints, does the glue joint add any shift at that spot? No, actually. And believe it or not, I was actually surprised at how straight these actually were. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect by any means. But, I mean, you see the gap right there? You turn it around, like so, and they both go the exact same way. So they're not perfect, but they're not bad. I mean, you see the gap there. Turn around that way. There, it's even better. They're pretty straight. No, Jeff, my next project, and I'm contemplating doing it for Earth. I've got in touch with Filamentum, and the lady seemed like she was going to sponsor the filament. And if she sponsors the filament, and I can work out some way, somehow, to get the TiVo little monster from Eddie, if I can afford his price and shipping and all that stuff. I don't know that I can drive to Texas. It really depends on where he's at. If I can afford that, I can print these in one shot because it's 500 millimeters tall. But I want to do a Core XY hypercube out of 30-30 extrusions instead of 20-40s. That is what I want to do for Earth. If Filamentum sponsors the filament. Because I can't, don't get me wrong, it's $100 worth. It'll be almost 4 rolls to do the hypercube. What's the Evolution? The second one. And I think it's 300 by 300 by 600. I think that's exactly what that is. But it's a Core XY. And other than a Delta, oh, good night, Randy. Appreciate you being here, brother. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing one of these tomorrow night with my Delta printer. But yeah, and that's what I want to do, Jeff. The problem is that I like to have a reference. If I hadn't have had the ANET A8, I wouldn't have built the one that I built in any one of them. And I've never paid any attention to a Core XY design. And I also want to get my hands on a Delta because I could also, I think the printed extrusions especially would lend themselves even more so to a Delta printer and a cube printer than they do the Cartesian style of the i3. Sean, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope you can come back tomorrow. We can do the other. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go either. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I really do need to get up at 7:30, 8 o'clock. If nothing else, I do have a conference call at 9, so I got to be up pretty early. Yeah, No, it's not that. It's not, Jeffrey, it's not that I just need a reference. I want to see if there's improvements and why the improvements that they say that they're doing. Yeah, it's not just picture reference. I look at it and then it's like my AM8 over here. It's not a true AM8. I didn't just go print the stuff. Yeah, Eddie, that's right. That's what I'm looking for. Now on the, hey Ron, you up? Eddie, what I was looking at though, even with the TiVo Little Monster, the Hypercube Evolution has 800 millimeter 30-30 extrusions that it uses. So I'd still have to glue those. But what I really want the Little Monster for, the Delta 4, is because on a Cartesian, like I've got one here, I can print 500 millimeters back here. The problem with that is that the bed, the inertia that the parts have when you get that tall. So you get that wobble regardless, you know, with your head being here and your bed moving back and forth, you're going to get some wobble, and that's it. I'm always up except during the day. Yeah, Eddie, it is tall. And with that moving bed, that's a problem. That is an issue. So that's the main reason for wanting a Delta, a big Delta. West, roast stop, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Eddie, Delta will help for sure. And see, I don't even know. Let me go see. I want to see how much. How much is a TiVo Little Monster? TiVo Little Monster. Holy crap. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it even as a good deal. I don't know. There's one on eBay. It's brand new. Oh, no, that's 3D Printer Universe. I can't do that. Gearbest probably has the best deal. Let's see what we got here. What we got? No, I don't either. Holy shit. Sorry. eBay's got the best deal. Is this a new one? Let me see. Oh, I just missed AliExpress sale. Well, this is a new one on eBay. Yeah, I hope you don't want this much for yours, because I can't pay that much either. I might be able to do half of that. Maybe. And then you're going to want me to drive over there and get it. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. Wasn't even talking to y'all. Yeah, me too, Jeff. Yeah, that's probably what this eBay seller got his for, Eddie, because he was selling it for $645. So yeah, I can't do $600 for a friggin' printer. If I could do that, I'd buy another Prusa, just to support open source. Because I'm pretty sure I can build a Delta once I get my Mini in here and I see how that works. It's not the way that I want to build the Delta though, because it uses the smooth rods, and I don't want to build one that way. And Jeff, yeah, I look forward to the Core XY only as well, because I want one, because it really does, to me, it has some of the same benefits of a Delta with a square build plate. So that looks good to me, because that bed doesn't move back and forth. So that does do well. Let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody's not talking. Somebody's just sitting here and trolling my stream. Good, Eddie. I think I'm subbed, so I should see that when it comes out. I actually looked at the Tron XY or Tronxy, however you want to say it. X5, not the X5S, the X5. And, you know, that's not a bad price printer for what you get. Wes, was that supposed to be you looking sideways? I don't know that emoji. That's all right, Anders. No, I get you, buddy. I just saw there were 7 people, you know, were watching the stream on my little YouTube live dashboard down here, and I'm like, that many people's not talking. So. There with any cubic bed and put the auto level and sensor on it. Shifty eyes. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That kind of cut eyes there. Yeah, I got you. Listening while reading Reddit. All right. You think yours and Randy's are the only ones to put plastic out? So, all right. So I don't know what is the X8? Is that a Tron XY? I hear you, Ron. That's pretty good. $295 is not bad. I'm like I said, with me and my job situation coming up in May, I'm kind of leery even of putting out, you know, any money really. I really am. I'm not gonna lie. More than I have to put out. I mean, the TiVo Little Monster is something I looked at trying to get a while back, just because I want to be able to build. I want to be able to print extrusions and things that are that tall without having to worry about the inertia and the layer shifts that you get and the screw up that you get with that. But the X5S is a great price. I don't know exactly what the build volume is on the X5S, but it's a decent build volume from what I understand. It might get so smoky in here if I keep vaping. Y'all won't be able to see me at all. Eddie, Jeffrey, what's the build volume on the X5S? Okay, never mind. Ron got it. 320, 320, 400. Yeah, and Anders, I'm going to tell you, I will say this for sure. The clone E3D V6s work. I'm not going to lie, they do. I like this one on my MK3 better. Now, I don't know if any of y'all got them. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and the lady came by and gave me 3 of them. I don't have a tabletop camera right now. Let me see if I can whip this one around here, and I'll try to get closer. It's going to get in y'all's way for a second. Let's pull this down. This is a 920. So I don't know what it's going to show whenever I pull it over there. Let's pull the top shot up right here. Okay. Is it going to focus? That's the question. Here, let me pull this down. Can y'all see these? Come on, focus, camera. Focus. These are not hardened. These are the E3D V6 They gave these out at, or they had these at Murph, and at the very end on Sunday, this lady walked around and she was giving them away. They are those coated nozzles that will not stick to PLA. And I know y'all can't really see them. Hold on. Yeah, Eddie, that's exactly right. So I've got 3 printers here, and she was giving them out. She's like, who wants one? And I said, well, I don't want just one, I want 3. And she said, okay. And she gave me 3 of them. I tried to talk Olson Ruby into doing that too, but no. They would have none of that. So I do have those. Yeah, Eddie, I do want hardened nozzles. Anders, I should hook you up with one. I got 3 printers and I got 3 nozzles. Wait till they come out. I mean, I don't even know if they're worth a crap. Shut up, Eddie. I don't want to hear it. Shh. Shh. You got a TiVo Little Monster and you got Olson Ruby. Repcord nozzles. No, I'm not knocking any nozzle at all. Hey Jeff, I can help you out with that. You know, I really can. I promise you, I can help you with those. And he's got 11 printers. I've got 3. 2 of those I built. Matter of fact, the hair bow, believe it or not, I had no idea until I talked to Joseph Prusa. I had no idea that was a thing, that somebody had done that. I had no idea. I built this printer. It's using the all MK2 printed parts except for the Bowden tube because it's a long story, but I used the Bowden instead of direct drive. But it's got an MK2 bed. It's got the Penda probe. It's a mini Rambo. It does have a 30 amp power supply on it. But I had no idea that these were called hair bows or Haribo, whatever you want to call it, until I talked to Prusa first thing in the morning. And I got a picture of us standing out front. Y'all probably saw it. No, Jeff, I don't need the 2.85. Just the 1.75. You keep the 2.85. I'll take the 1.75 one. Anyway, I had no idea that the Haribo was a thing. So, it was great. Now, Eddie, you've got 11 printers. Jeff, I guess he passed you in printers. How many of those are builds, not kits, or not commercially available printers? Eddie, if we can work out something, buddy, you're going to be shipping the LM to me. Like I said, how many of those printers are built, not commercially available printers? Because that's I don't know how many people do that. I don't know how many people build printers that are just not commercially available kits. No, I understand tweaking. I understand tweaking MK3 and the MK2S is MMU. Both of them are MMUs? Oh, really? Cool, Anders. So your MK3 and the MK2S, or you have an MK2S, or you have the MK2S MMU on the MK3. The MK2S MMU is on the MK3. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Jeffrey. I mean, I understand that, you know, things may start out as one thing and you take everything off of them and make them something else. I've got an entire acrylic A-net A8 frame down here. And I had thought about, you know, putting it back together with all of the frame stiffening. Oh, I got you, except for the Capricorn nozzle. Thought about putting all of the frame stiffeners and everything on it from the get-go, and building it that way. But to me, it's worth, for this, I've got $40 in that, $30 in that frame, tops. A prototype Core XY, that's cool, Eddie. See, that's what I'm in. That's what I'm loving. That's fine, Anders, not a problem. I actually got a machine that I'm streaming through now. It's a gaming machine. It's a rent to own. I'm paying out my ass for it, but it processes video and it does everything that it's supposed to do very well. Very, very well. So I'm not complaining about it. What I need to do is get up some more. The metal frame is what kept the printer alive. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I need to get up some more viewership on YouTube. I have a really good friend that lives in Camilla, Georgia, and he builds computers for a living, and if I could show him the value in my YouTube channel, I could let him sponsor it and get a computer. I actually built computers with him back in 95. I think it was late 94, early 95, I can't remember. Yeah, dude, and we were jamming, because that was, man, those were the heydays of the custom build shops, man. I mean, that was fantastic times. Now you got people like Jay over at Jay's 2 Cents. Well, yeah, Rover, it is. What's a computer? Yeah, it is a little overkill. But I was running it off of a Core i3 laptop with the Intel G4400 video. It would not handle OBS hardly. This Core i7 7700 in here, I don't see any problem with it. My $65 HDMI capture box is working pretty good. I haven't looked. I haven't watched my videos. Hell yeah, Jeffrey, that'll work. Anyway, I haven't watched my videos, but the capture card, and I'm watching it in OBS, and it looks like it's pretty close. I don't know how the audio video lag is, or if there is any. When I first was trying this through my Nikon, I actually had some lag on because I was trying to get the Nikon to work with it. But my Nikon's a D5000, it's a little bit old for that. So now we're using the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, shooting at 2.7K, but I'm only outputting it like just a little under 720. So yeah, Eddie, there you go. Oh, cool, Jeff. I appreciate you kicking back on that. Yeah, no doubt. And don't get me wrong, up until I actually have a Core i5 laptop as well that I use for my work laptop, but it's still the same graphics card, and the graphic card does help some with the video processing stuff. Not a lot, but it does help. So it offloads some of the other stuff that the computer might be doing. I've got those servers in there that Colin asked me about. I've got 7 or 8 rack servers. They're older ones, but 4 or 5 of them are like 26 core, 96 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, they're jam up servers for, you know, if you were to put a 1060 or something like that in them, oh shit, you'd never have an issue. Now, you can't be in the same room with them because they're the older, louder servers. Some of the new servers are like desktops, so they work really good. But had a guy ask me earlier if he could buy those. Eddie, where are you at in Texas, buddy? I mean, you in Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex, or you in Houston, San Antonio? How much? Are you asking me how many terabytes of storage do I have for content? Oh, okay. All right, so at least you're on this side of Texas. If I decide to drive, it takes 13 hours from here to get to Texas. But you're on this side. So, how much storage do I have for content? Just for straight up content, I've got 6 terabytes, I think, 6 or 7, just external hard drives that I can stick content on. Now, if I was to crank up all my servers, I've got 60 or 70 terabytes of space on my servers. But when I run all of my servers and I turn on my server rack, and I just did this experiment, so I know it's a fact, my light bill goes up about $240 a month to run all of my servers. So they are shut off at the moment because my light bill, instead of $700, is $350. Yeah, and I have Amazon Prime, so I can actually put as many videos and stuff like that out on my Amazon Prime as I want, Eddie. But the problem is I have a 1.5 megabit per second output upload speed. So yeah, mine's going to be local. I don't know, Jeff. How do you have it now? I mean, I don't know which is better for you. For me, local storage is better. Yeah, I hear you. Mine are full-blown, you know, what they 3U rack servers. I've got one 1U, one 4U, 5 3Us, something like that. And I don't have that much content because I haven't been doing it that long. And not only that, 95% of mine. Ooh. That's right. You're right, Wes. That's exactly right. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, I haven't been doing this that long, and the content I do is mostly live streams. So my live streams are automatically stored on YouTube, so I don't have to store these. That's another reason I'm not doing a lot of content. Because one, I don't want to edit video, and two, I don't have to store the shit anywhere. All right, guys, we got 15 minutes. I'm gonna do 15 more minutes. I think it is 16. What does this say? We've got an hour. We're at an hour and 44 minutes and 48 seconds. So let's do 2 hours. And then I'm gonna go to bed because I need to talk to Eddie Moser tomorrow about a TiVo little monster and see what deal we can work out. From two people that worked at Walmart probably at the same time and didn't know each other. I did win an award at the ISD Awards Banquet, though, for my VB work on samsclub.com, Eddie. Don't know if you saw that or you were there. You might have been there at that time. All right, so we have 7 watching, some listening, some not doing anything. Anders' computer's slow because he's using Fusion 360. Oh, it was fantastic, dude. ISD award banquets were awesome. I mean, the quarterly meeting that we had once we moved over to the Alumax building was friggin' awesome, man. They had some awesome people come in. Saturday morning meetings, I stood back and talked to Hulk Hogan one morning, man. We were talking about hunting over here. He actually used to come hunting over here close to my house. Got to sit there and chit chat with Shania Twain. I mean, at a Saturday morning meeting for Walmart. Yeah. So, I mean, working for Walmart was the bomb in Bentonville. I believe, Jeff, that it was Information Systems Department or something like that. Division. Information Systems Division, I think is what it was. I don't know. It's ISD. But I was actually sad when they moved us to the Alumax building. I enjoyed working with the samsclub.com folks over in our little, I don't even remember what the name of the building was, but it was just around the corner from the Alumax. I don't remember the name of the road. It's been 12, 13 years. Never knew Walmart had IT. When I worked there, when we moved to the Alumax building, there were, I think it was 3,200 and some odd people in IT. Walmart's the biggest in everything, dude. Real estate developers, trucking company. They're actually just yeah. They're the largest everything. Just freaking everything, man. You got to think of the size and scale of that company. Okay. All right, Anders, I'll take that. Now, I'm going to do my mail thing Thursday. And so you probably won't see it before that, and I'm not doing them live. And I said earlier on my video, the reason I'm not doing them live is because that encourages people to do stuff that they want to see done live on the internet, and I'm just not going to have that happen. So it's going to be taped or filmed. Now, I will try my best to film it in a live manner so that there is like 0 cutting of it. But, you know, if somebody wants to send me some adult product in the mail, I'm not going to open it on a family-friendly channel like I try to be. And I know that, you know, I've even said a few cuss words in this one than I do in my other videos, because that's what this was for. This was to kick back, relax, and just talk. Oh, I need a new coil, and I just filled this up. Oh, that tastes nasty. That's pretty good. I don't know how smoky it looks in here to y'all, but looking on my screen, the GoPro's cutting through it pretty well. Not too bad at all. Did we lose all the Rons and the Rover? Did y'all go away? I think Ron said he was going. But Rover stopped talking, so he might have went too. I hate it when I miss people. Eddie Moser can't see any smoke. Really? Hot off the presses 3. Did you send out an email with it, Rover? Okay. I can do that, Rover. Oh, but I'm better if you send out the emails with it. Because then I can check my email and just click it. Yeah, I can tell it's getting late. Okay, all right, cool. Let's go over and check my Gmail anyway. I got to get back with Colin tomorrow. I've already sent my numbers to Eddie. Guy wants to buy my servers, but once I give him the specs, he probably won't. I hear you, brother. What do you want to talk about, Wes? Let's talk about something for the last 8 minutes of my stream. Let's do that. What do you got? What do you got, Wes? We got 8 minutes, and then I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go in there and finish watching Jimmy Shaw and Joel, because I've watched most of it. Let me get over here so I can unhide Rover's thing. And the Nightbot or whatever it is. I've got to get the Patreon kick over, and let's talk about you making sure you break in and send out my Artemis. LOL. Oh yeah, you heard I had stickers. I do have stickers. See? I made them today because I got them cheaper that way. And I'm a cheap ass. Yeah, you can see it. Country 3D. They're not very fancy. I hit somebody up. I mean, you do design. You design me a sticker. Oh, you gonna be there with Steve hanging out Friday? I don't know what I'm doing Friday night. I cannot stay up late Friday night. I have to be on the road at 5 o'clock Saturday morning so I can be in Jacksonville and set up for Maker Fair. The mini Maker Fair in Jacksonville. That's why I'm printing lots of roses. The ladies like the roses when I give them out. If you get him to send it out Friday, I'll make it worth your time. There you go. And okay, Jeff, that's fine. Believe me, it's not one of those money making things you're going to make money on. Not a lot. I mean, I might be able to buy you a coffee. I'm glad, Eddie. I'm so glad. I gave out quite a few because that's what I was printing on the MK3, which is what I'm still printing on the MK3. It's the exact same thing. And you know, when you do Maker Faire, you do something like Murphy, you really need to have something printing to show your printer. And I think that's one of the problems that the guy across from me had. Venturi, I can't remember, it's Chris something. And he had come up with It's just a different way of doing the same thing. He had a printer design that he was trying to get forward. Heck yeah. But I mean, I kind of want to keep the same logo. You know, I like my logo. It's simple. It's to the point. Even though I don't wear a damn cowboy hat, it was just, you know, first thing I thought of. People want to see the country. They, you know, first thing they think of is cowboy hat. I wear a baseball cap pretty much 24/7. I hit the bed, it goes on the corner post. I get up, it goes back on my head. And I'm not, you know, like I told people the other day, I'm not missing my hair or anything. I like wearing a baseball cap. But yeah, I mean, that's all. I just wanted a sticker. And I need to, that'd be cool. Eddie, you wear a cowboy hat? You ain't no damn cowboy. No, I'm just kidding. I used to. I actually still have one. I think it's out in the shed. I went through my phase, you know, wearing the cowboy hat and cowboy boots and all that stuff. But if you saw pictures of me in high school, in late middle school and high school, dude, you wouldn't even recognize me. I was into skateboarding, and, you know, we got into the whole skating thing. We will talk, so your thoughts are in the sticker. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But that's why I like a baseball cap, because I can wear it at all times. Doesn't matter. Except for in the bed. I don't wear it in the bed. I've even had them on in the shower. And when I dove in to go swimming. But anyway, guys, this has been a great chat. We still got, you know, 3 minutes and 30 seconds or so. But I don't want to keep it too long. I didn't even think very many people would be on here at all. And we had, you know, a couple good names. People jump in early. And that's great to me. That's why I love this community, man. Everybody's all about it. Brother, I am a no-shoes, and if you were on my stream earlier, I am a barefoot going. You have no idea. I cannot stand shoes. I hate them. Even flip-flops. I hate them. I like my shorts, no shoes, a t-shirt, and a ball cap. Matter of fact, in 2004, I actually had some flip-flops on. When I got in my motorcycle wreck, I hit the highway doing 40 with shorts, a t-shirt. I actually had a tank top on that day. I was a lot younger then, a lot more slender. That was before all this good food. But I hit the highway doing 40. And I had a baseball cap and tank top and shorts on. Glad I stood up. That's all there is to say about that. Eddie, when I was growing up, I wore shoes to go to church. I used to get in trouble, and my mother would have to come and get me, or, you know, they'd whoop my butt, because I'd get on the bus and take my shoes off, and I'd leave them on the bus when I got off at school. So I'd be barefooted at school, and they used to get on to me for that. Yeah, yeah, I guess so, Wes. I don't know. I love being barefooted. Makes my feet look like crap, you know, tough as nails. By saying, oh God, Jeffrey, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, when I leave out of here, I'm gonna go hit the hay. No food, no nothing. Turn the YouTube on. Last call for email. Got 55 seconds before I am done with this call. Ron M, yeah, we're still awake. We're fixing to cut it off, though, buddy. I got 45 seconds or so. We're gonna try to get out of here, because I am tired, and we have just about. Jeffrey, we're gonna be right back. We got 40 seconds, and you're gonna be right back. I'll wait till Jeffrey gets back so I can say bye. He's probably going to get some cake. Hey, Anders, you have a good night too, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. Check out some of my other videos if you get a chance. Like, subscribe, you know. Dang. Son, what'd you do? Jet to the refrigerator and back? Anyway, that's 2 hours. We're going to cut this off here. I'm going to stop the stream. The chat will stay up for a few more minutes, I guess. Yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And it's been a good night. Eddie, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so call me around lunchtime or something, you know, noonish. Probably, if noon is your time, it'd be 1 o'clock my time. So if you're up then give me a call around noonish and we'll talk about the little monster, okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Good night, everybody.